Legal action being taken against a Mississippi police department. The civil rights organization Julian has filed a suit on behalf of 5 black plaintiffs whose allegations include excessive use of force, targeted traffic stops, and harassment by the Lexington Police Department. Now, ABC News has reached out to the police department and to the mayor's office, but we did not receive a comment. We are, however, joined now by Julian founder Jill Collen Jefferson and a resident of Lexington, Tasha Walden. Thank you both for being here. Let's start with an incident that some people may have heard of that's included in the suit. I know, Jill, this summer, your organization obtained and released an audio recording that allegedly had the police chief, Sam Dobbins, who's a defendant on this suit, using racist and homophobic slurs. Now, at the time, he told the Mississippi Center for Investigative Reporting he denied using those racial slurs or any other slurs. He said he doesn't speak that way, but he was fired. What role do you think he plays in how this police department runs now?
You know, first, thank you for having us. Defendant Dobbins, the role that he plays is that he still, to this day, is basically a part of this police force. He has continued to patrol this town in the passenger seat of an on-duty police vehicle with an on-duty officer. So in terms of how what he did influences the way that this entire agency works, the way that this town functions, is that, one, it continues to function in his shadow. His dominance is still there. And the officers he trained, the ones that he supervised and condoned their unconstitutional acts, they're still on that force, and they're continuing to carry out those actions to this day.
And these actions, it seems, at least according to your suit, are pretty widespread here. You say in your suit that in the past year or so, black citizens have filed more than 200 complaints against this police department. We're talking about allegations of using roadblocks to target black residents. Tasha, you're a member of the community. Can you tell us some of the things that you might have experienced or seen?
Yes. Roadblocks, following you home out of the city limit. Harassment, even when you're walking down the streets, when you're young and black, for no reason.
Tasha, do you think that this is something that maybe you think you've experienced, or is everybody in your community kind of aware about this happening?
As of now, they are, because it's more than me. It's basically 99% of the blacks.
Everyone aware of it. Jill, I know that your filing has a lot of allegations. We have some images up on our screen that are part of the suit. Can you explain what's happening in these photos?
Yes. So in that photo there, LPD is arresting Darius Harris. He is one of the plaintiffs in the suit. On New Year's Eve, Darius and his brother Robert, another plaintiff, they were shooting fireworks on their private property. LPD came and harassed them, citing a violation of the fireworks ordinance. What they actually cited was not even law. The brothers told them to leave their property. LPD would not leave. Without warning, they tased Darius. That image that you see is Darius. He fell to the ground after they tased him. And in that image that you saw, Sam Dobbins went to Darius and actually shone his flashlight in his face when he's on the ground and told him to put his hands behind his back. Darius at that moment, that was physically impossible. The electricity is still coursing through his veins, and they're telling him to put his hands behind his back. So that is one of the incidents that happened there, and they had been targeted multiple times before that incident. And actually, after they told the community about their grievances in a meeting on April 7th, the cops arrested them the next day as a result of that. So this is something where the police are targeting people even when they speak out about their grievances.
You're asking for compensatory and punitive damages, but I know that you also, the big picture here is that you want changes to this police department. My question first is, what are those changes that you would like to see? But also, secondly, I mean, the police chief was already fired here, and you say the problems are continuing. So are you hopeful that actual changes are going to be made?
Yes, we are. We're definitely hopeful that these changes will be made, because we're not going to stop until they are. And so what those changes are, first off, the interim chief Henderson, he needs to be fired effective immediately. He was a part of the problem and was actually the former chief second in command. What a lot of people don't know is after the police falsely arrested a lot of individuals, it was Henderson who actually told them what to charge them after these false arrests, what to charge them with. So he needs to be gone. Also, in partnership with ACLU Mississippi, we've come up with policies that the Board of Aldermen needs to implement to actually keep citizens safe, Black and white, in this town. That's the other thing we need. Outside of that, a civilian complaint review board to actually review these complaints as they come in, because right now they're just being swept under the rug. So those are the things that we very much need from this suit. But on a larger level, we need a federal investigation into what is happening in Lexington, not just of this police department or one or two officers, but this entire municipality.
Right. Jill Collen Jefferson, Tasha Walden, we appreciate both of you joining us tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.